Hey guys, welcome to Eli and Friends Edition, featuring me.
Featuring Eli.
And Eli. Obviously, it's fucking your show. Anyway, we're gonna edit this.
I mean, I didn't know this was a...
This is uncut
Eli and Friends
and
edition.
raw.
Yeah, uncut and raw. Everything we do is uncut and raw.
Because we gotta like...
Make sure y'all subscribe to Let's Talk About Whatever podcast.
Oh yeah, and we also got these little stickers that you guys can... you can't see them, but you know, you see them.
The Let's Talk About Whatever podcast.
Yeah, y'all should subscribe. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, etc., etc. But today we're gonna be talking about... I'm so nervous.
We're talking about a few interesting topics, you know. Racism, the environment, drugs, and religion.
Yeah, that's pretty good. What should we start off with? You start.
You can start.
Oh, I'm gonna start? Okay, so... I think we should talk about racism because it's a big thing. I think we could just go in order, honestly. Yeah, racism. It's a big thing nowadays. I mean, it's always been around. But I feel like now it's just coming, because you know how history repeats itself, and people try to like not repeat themselves. I don't know what I'm saying.
I think racism is gonna. I think it's gonna be around. It's always gonna be around. I think it's not one time. Well, actually, it was a time.
When?
It wasn't around.
When? I seen this thing on Facebook earlier. I seen this thing on Facebook earlier where it was talking about how like history has been so brainwashed or whatever that, you know, most of us don't really know before slavery. We only know up to slavery.
Yeah, exactly.
So like this lady was talking about it,
slavery, you know?
And she was like, everybody's been so brainwashed that slavery is just like a normalized thing that just happened, but there was a life before slavery, like, you know, like
Egypt.
And they're trying to say
pyramids and stuff.
They're trying to say
Africans.
that she was trying to say how Egyptians, like the real Egyptians, were not white; they're actually black. And you know, like a lot of the shit that white people do, like the Bantu knots and stuff, came from black people, came from the black culture, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of stuff comes from black culture.
We are the culture.
If you study African history, it contradicts a lot of things. It contradicts religion, contradicts everything. And also, like, one thing about like history and racism is that the only people who get to tell the history are the people who were the winners.
The white folks.
Yeah, so if you're a loser,
or you get cut out of history, then
you get cut out of history.
Pretty much.
Winners cut you out of history.
You know, Haitians did a lot of things. You know, I love learning about my culture, but like I just learned about the American version of it, so it's kind of like trash. I want to start looking.
Shout out to the Haitian Revolution.
You already know me, gang. I'm
learning about that in college, actually.
Really? What are you learning about?
We're going past. We're going through what Africans went through, getting to the U.S. And then around the time after the war between, like, I think it was France. It was
Spanish and the French War.
No, it was America versus Great Britain.
Oh,
and how the slaves had a lot to do with that war. How they were fighting on both sides and whatnot. And like we were learning a few things about the Haitian Revolution.
They don't really talk about stuff like that. I mean, I have African American history. We don't learn about nothing. We're just learning about like the
take it in college. You're not really gonna learn nothing in high school.
Yeah, I'm about to drop that class actually. I don't like it.
Take it in college. It's really interesting. You learn about ancient Egypt, Africans, Kush, Nubia.
Yeah, we're learning about. That's what we're learning about. We're really just studying like their culture, like not like getting deep in it.
Learn all that stuff.
You're just going over it.
The pyramids and all that stuff. You learn about all that stuff.
Our class is a bunch of black folks. You know, they don't know how to act right. They just be talking. But
I don't think racism is ever going away. Though. I don't think it's ever gonna go away.
Do you think our leaders, the president's racist?
Of course.
Has he really?
I think it's more. I actually like Donald Trump being in office because it's the first time, and since I've been alive on this planet, that America's has been honest.
Do you know everybody showing their true colors and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather each politician show their true colors than to hide their true feelings.
But I've also I know a lot of people are against him and stuff, but I also heard really good stuff about him, like how employment has been unemployment has been really low and stuff. Like people are he made this law or some shit of you have to get a job within 3 months if you're jobless.
I mean, I don't support immigration.
Oh no.
Wait,
what do you mean?
His views on that.
Oh.
I don't support like.
I'm an immigrant.
Building a wall or whatever. I don't support that.
Yeah, I don't.
But then again, though, like in my personal opinion, even though Donald Trump's a bad, I feel like a lot of the presidents have been bad presidents.
It's just we have a lot of social media.
I don't feel like Obama did anything for black people.
Honestly, I don't know.
It's not one thing you could really, because during the time when Obama was president, I do feel a way because when Obama was president, that's when the police shootings were happening. Martial law was being put on Ferguson after the Mike Brown situation, and Obama didn't speak on it at all. He didn't speak on it. He didn't stop it. He didn't say nothing about it. He was like real quiet about he was real quiet about black issues. And I understand you're the president, but I mean, he could have said something.
What did he do as president? I don't know. I really didn't hear much about anything he did. Mainly because like I don't look at news stuff for real.
Me personally, I don't think the president. I don't think like the primary election. I don't think that's the election that matters. I think the election that matters is the local elections, like the elections in your city. I think those are the.
I don't even know our own mayor. What do you mean? I don't know our mayor. I don't know. I don't pay attention. No one talks about stuff like that. I mean, I see them campaigning, but like, they watch. I don't know.
Just because like this every generation is different, and then like we're still young and stuff. But I'm an open book.
Girl, you just be looking into your culture.
I read everything.
I mean, I try to, but I'm busy.
I'm really like a young scholar. Actually, I could be like considered a young scholar and stuff.
Yeah, I know. We talk about this. Okay, so do you think that drugs are weed is a gateway drug? I personally feel like it depends on the person.
I think it can be.
It can be if you're a dumbass and you want to experiment with other drugs, but like I'll never pop a pill in my life. I will never do like pop a perk, ecstasy. So I can barely take.
I think any drug can be used as a gateway drug when you're using it. Like, in my personal opinion, if you smoke weed, that's cool. Like, if that's what you do, that's what you do. But if you're doing any drug because you're stressing or you can't handle something, you can't handle life, that's using it as a gateway drug, whether it be Advil, Percocets, weed, crack, whatever. I mean,
I could never.
If you're using that for like stuff that you can't control or to escape your problems, that's using it as a gateway drug.
Okay, but I mean, sometimes you just need to escape from reality. I mean,
but that's a gateway. That's what you learn in school. But I mean, like,
drug. Personally, I feel like sometimes I just don't feel like dealing with people like. It's either because sleeping can be used like not for good. Because I mean, you could sleep your whole life away. I mean, you could be so sad and depressed. All you do is sleep and you don't want to get out of bed. It's the same thing with when you're just stressed out. You just want a blunt. Just roll up for a bit, chill out for a bit. Me
personally, I can't live like that though.
I mean, I don't live like that for them. I don't be living.
I mean, I can't live like that. My life is happy. I have the best life ever.
Well, because you're surrounded by a lot of positive energy, and that's
because I put positive.
I try to put positive people in my life, but I mean,
you just have to learn, like, as you grow older, you just have to learn how to deal with certain things.
This man's like 3 years older than me. You're acting like you're just so old. I feel
no, but I learn quick though.
So do I.
I study everything. Like, I read everything. I study psychology. I'm in sociology. I study everything. Like, when I was like younger, all I would do was read. I read everything.
No, I feel like I don't know. Just don't pop pills. Like, I feel like people can smoke. But there's so much shit that might as well make weed legal. I mean, it's legal in different states, and they have the oil and stuff. But
eventually, it's gonna be legal.
Obviously, it's not that bad. If it's being legal places,
it does have an effect on the brain, but it's not.
Like, people can be high and still drive.
It's not an effect like no, that's actually DUI.
Seriously?
That's a DUI.
I feel like no, because on the personal experience, I'm way more focused. Like, I'm more like focused on the road, so I don't get pulled over. So like my home,
you shouldn't say that on camera.
I mean,
that's a serious. That's a D. If you get and they find out that you're high, and you're driving, that's a DUI.
So you mean tell me they check me and they're like, they won't see it because they only check that for
then the alcohol test won't work. But if they like know that you're high and you're driving, any form of intoxication is DUI. And while you're driving, so yeah. Y'all, please know that. Please take notes. Yeah, that's a DUI.
I did not know that. But I feel like you're just a lot more focused because, like, if I'm doing something and, like, okay, like, not indica is, like, more of a chill out, but sativa is more like if you're about to go to work, you're about turn the right way. Oh my God, people can't drive. But, like, sativa is more like of I'm about to go to work, like, you know, to keep you more focused. But indica is, like, you just chill out. You could be a little silly, a little goofy, and just chill out and not worry about it. Because, like, it just depends on the kind of weed you're smoking. Hey, guys. Welcome to Eli Friends featuring Rose. Make sure y'all...
Eli's back.
Yeah. Make sure y'all go watch his new episode on the Let's Talk About Whatever episode 5.
The Let's Talk About Whatever podcast.
Oh, my God.
Episode 5 featuring Keyshawn. Producer/rapper.
Like,
and matter of fact, I don't know when this is dropping, but y'all make sure y'all check out the freestyle I got dropping with him. It is dropping soon, Tuesday, if it don't drop when this airs.
Like, comment, subscribe. You already know. You can listen to it on Apple Music, Spotify, etc., etc.
Yeah, Spotify, Anchor.fm.
Yeah.
Google Podcasts.
They really said etc. for a reason. We're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday. Our lighting's pretty trash right now, but it's fine. Actually, turn on these lights.
So what are we dropping this in like 2 parts or what?
We can actually,
Y'all like my hair?
Oh, I just thought of something. We could add it on there. You know, since I'm doing my claims, we could add that. Talk about that.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Okay, cool. Anyway, but so we're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday. We're talking about drugs. That sounds funny, but we're kind of really done with that part.
Yeah, we're kind of done on it.
This is so bad. So our next thing.
And if anybody want to have a debate,
I'm down to argue.
I'm down to argue.
Say less. I won't give you my number, but I'll put my social media down.
So what are we gonna do next?
We can talk about the environment.
Yeah.
And I have a very strong opinion upon the environment.
Pray for the environment.
Global warming is trash. Like, y'all, the world's on fire. If y'all haven't noticed, not just the Amazons, which is where 20% of our oxygen comes from. It's crazy because there was like the actual like I was getting kind of hot. Shut up. The actual like people that owned it or whatever. As soon as they got the land, the rights to the land back,
the native people.
Yeah, it caught on fire. Which I don't think that's coincidence.
It's the usual colonization, you know.
The government, you know.
They want
and then
oil and resources.
Africa's on fire. Most of Africa's on fire. Did you know that?
Yeah, Africa's always on fire.
But I mean, it's a lot more than it's been in a long time. Like the whole like little bottom up, like half of it's catching on fire, and there's some different countries like in Australia catching on fire. Like it's really like
a lot of it's intentional, and a lot of it's the after effect of you know, pollution.
I really feel like someone, but then again, you know, like I personally feel like it's God's coming really soon because, you know, in the Bible it says he won't ever drown us or like set the world like on water again, but the next time he does, he comes back, he's gonna set everything on fire. So it's like all these little different spots are catching on fire. Like, what if the whole world just ends up?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
A lot of these fires are intentional.
The government, I believe that the government has something to do with it.
You know, like you make so here's what, so since they can't do what they used to do in history, and like just kill up everybody and take their land.
Genocide.
Yeah. So like what they do is like so how they lost the case, how the government lost the case in what was it, Australia? Where were those people? Where's the thing burning at?
Amazon?
Yeah, in the Amazon. So look, the natives, they won their case. So you know what they did? The only thing that you could do to get that land is burn it. And then basically when you burn it, it kills off anything for like the next 20 years. But after those 20 years, after all the natives are gone and stuff, they're gonna those people are gonna come back to the land and
they're
start
gonna
building
build on it. Yeah.
Build on it.
Which that's
they
why
know what they're doing.
That's why I wanted to be an environmental lawyer, because like you can't, like what our job would be is like you can't build on like land like that. unless some shit happens to it. Now, like, it's on fucking fire. And
See, now
I think it's still on fire till this day. Like, 'cause it's been burning for like 16 days. So I don't know. Probably more than that now.
You know, it's pretty hilarious.
It's
no,
not.
No, it's not hilarious.
It is not.
No, it's
Look
pretty I was
devastating.
Yeah, I was.
That's
pretty
devastating.
Pretty devastating. But you know, at the end of the day, though, nature is always gonna win. So like,
horrible. What's wrong with my mouth?
Nature is always gonna win. So just know, as much genocide as you could do, the earth is gonna eventually heal itself. It's gonna grow over everything. You know, nature always wins.
I know, but I mean, like,
nature
humans are gonna die. We're all just gonna end up dying.
But
Like,
it will take a few billion years, but we're gonna come back.
no,
life in some form is gonna come back.
Not in humans.
That's what the earth does. It's just gonna take a while.
A long time, and I don't have a long time. We're not here for a long time. We're just here for a good time. Quote from Drake. But
Shout out to Drake.
girl. Anyway, but that's my thought on the environment and that part, and just how I feel like people who litter. That's really irritating. Like, just
I'm one of those people. Y'all check out episode 5 of the podcast.
you litter.
No.
You're a litter bug. Yes, you do. So like, I hate my friends. Do
No,
this.
I don't like. I've done it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
but
litter.
I don't litter like that.
I don't litter. Like, people like intentionally, they're like, oh, I have all this trash in my car, just throw it out the window. I'm like, you're killing the world. We already have enough crap in the world. There's a lot of landfills. What is that word?
Landmines.
I don't think that's the word for it. But anyway, there's already enough of those. I think y'all should just recycle and pick up your trash. You know, that'd be cool. Go on the next podcast. What was it? Eli,
What?
you're typing.
Oh, my bad.
Stupid. And I don't know the next topic. You
The
know,
next-
screw
so
him. He's
so the
obviously
next-
busy.
The next topic is well, which one do you want to do?
I
Which
did.
one you want to do? Religion.
Oh, shoot. I honestly forgot about abortion. Excuse me. We're gonna do that.
You want to do abortion?
Yeah.
All right, so y'all, we're talking about abortions.
Yikes.
I'm not.
I'm not against
I don't
abortions.
believe in abortions. Right?
So you don't believe in abortion? I believe.
No,
in
I
them.
believe into a certain extent. Like if you were raped. Me personally, if I had a child, I would not kill it for no reason. Like I just wouldn't. I don't. That's not me. I would never do nothing like that. I don't really believe in that. You know, I believe in like because life is.
Life is precious.
Even
but
it's like,
it's not life yet. If you find out you're like 3 days pregnant and you don't want that baby,
that's not about abortion.
Yeah, you're not taking like you can take Plan B. Plan B's won't work after 3 days.
Yeah, but that's not an abortion.
You can go get an abortion.
Wait, so
no,
wait.
I don't believe in long-term abortion.
Wait,
like
so,
if you're like 6 months in and you want to get an abortion, I don't think you should do that.
Oh, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought like
as soon as you find out you're pregnant, and you're a couple weeks in, you're like, I don't want this baby, I can't afford this baby, go to the clinic and get an abortion. I believe in that, but I don't feel like if you're literally showing you're like 5, 6 months and it's starting to form into a human, you shouldn't abort it. You should just have it, and I don't know. I don't think you should give it.
I don't support.
I support it to a certain extent because there are some people like they literally can't afford babies and there's already enough kids in foster cares, so it's like
foster care is actually wild. Like
they do those kids so dirty.
They be
like
getting raped in there.
they do those
molested and
children
stuff.
so bad.
It's really crazy.
That's why I want to adopt. Like when I have kids, I want to make some kids and I want to adopt some kids. That's why I want 6 kids. I want to make 3 kids and adopt 3.
I'm gonna when I do have kids, I'm gonna be with my child every day. Like we're gonna be together like every single day. Like I'll take off work and everything. Just gonna be together like every single day. Like
yeah, I really want. Like, that's why I feel like you shouldn't be having sex if you already know sex can lead to pregnancy. Especially in this doggone generation, everybody just be fucking to be fucking. Like if you're gonna do the intercourse, know what the risks are gonna come with it. Use protection.
Know what you're doing.
Yeah. Even people like always like my pull out game strong. Well, you need to wrap it up and pull out. That I feel like if you're gonna hunt, you're gonna wrap that bit up and pull out at the same time, because like that's taking care of yourself. And then always go get regularly checkups because people you never know. Don't just sleep around with anyone because that's really nasty.
Yeah, facts. I'll make sure you guys get tested for HIV.
Get tested for anything.
AIDS, anything.
Go to the doctor. If you're active, if you're very sexually active, every time you have sex, go to the clinic. Like
make sure you take care of your health too.
Yeah,
it's important. You know, get clear skin like me.
Good out. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that actually. Cleanse. I'm doing this cleanser. That's what's in my cup. Well, it's about done. It's about done. It's gross. It's coconut water. I'm trying to start this diet to it because I'm very like obviously you can't really see my skin but my skin's really bad and I'm not really as healthy as I should be. So I'm gonna start this cleanse.
She's taking my advice.
Yeah, he told me not to eat meat and dairy, and I love dairy, but I'm also lactose intolerant, so it's like double the pain.
Your life would be so much better.
But I like dairy. I love it. I love ice cream.
You'll be able to breathe, you know, good and stuff.
I can breathe enough. But I'm gonna start this cleanse. If you guys know any cleanse, please let me know. Send them. Comment down below. Let me know.
Drink ginger.
Ew.
It'll make
my
all
mom.
the
My mom tries to make me drink that. I cannot. She put like ginger and pineapples and cinnamon and makes it in this big old bowl and makes a tea out of it. It smells disgusting.
It's not that those.
I'll do the peppermint.
It's not that the natural stuff is nasty. It's just that you guys have been eating so raw for so long.
I know it's not bad for me. And it's just I don't like the smell of it. But if I don't like the way something smells, I'm not gonna eat it. Like whatchamacallit? I don't like never had a day in my life, but I don't like chitlins because that smells so bad. Have you ever had chitlins?
No, I don't eat pork. I've never eaten pork since the day I was on earth.
Like I don't like
never eaten pork a day in my life.
The way they be cooking in my house and it just smells so bad. It's literally where the pig poops. It's the intestines. And
yeah, see, I've never.
That's one thing I would never eat.
That's what even if I was to start eating meat again like that, I would never eat pork.
I'm gonna try that. I'm really gonna.
But if you cut out meat out of your diet, you just have to do like your own research. You just have to test stuff for your body because everybody's body is different.
I've been a vegetarian before. I was a vegetarian for a year, but then I just slipped up and ate. I mean, I got really sick, but I was like, I need to eat some meat. But
you just gotta make sure you. Matter of fact, manage your diet how you manage your money, and you'll be okay.
I'm pretty okay at saving money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, manage your diet how you manage your money, or how you want to buy. Manage your diet how you.
But I like to go out to eat, so when I go out to eat, what I want to do is just buy a salad. I can make my own salad. That's gonna be a waste of money.
I buy salads when I'm on the go.
I can't. I love pasta. I can't. You might gotta cut out pasta forever. Can I eat it sometimes?
You can, man. I can't because that dairy it'd be good, but it'd be
it messes my stomach up for sure. Yeah, it'll come back and bite me in the behind, literally.
It'll come back hard.
But I've eaten dairy so much and been killing my stomach for so long. It's kind of okay.
Oh yeah, here you go. You forgot.
Oh yeah, guys, make sure. Thank you. I forgot to kill last night. These little let's talk about whatever podcasts.
I got bigger ones coming soon. Next week possibly.
Get them while they're hot. And he also sells merchandise like mugs.
Shout out to Alexander brand. We do t-shirts.
Yes, sir.
Mugs. Color changing mugs. It's something like this, but it comes dark, and when you pour something hot in it
you can also get your face on it and stuff. It's cute.
Yeah, iPhone cases. Let me pull out.
Oh my god.
I do custom iPhone cases,
Oh, this is actually really cute. This is protective.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it?
I actually messed up on that one, but they don't know that.
Well, they now know. But is this one protective? Yeah. I want a protective case because I don't want my phone breaking. But oh my god, can you get a picture of me? I want one. But yeah, shop the Alexander brand.
Yeah. He's gonna be. And I do shea butter lotion too. And I just got my real estate license.
Thank you for saying that. My mom wants to talk to you. Oh, this is really uncut and real. But anyway, yeah.
Got my real estate license, so eventually you guys hit me up if you want to buy and or sell your house. I will be taking part in that. That will be my new venture. So make sure you guys support me.
Y'all, my dog Eli really doing big things out here. He's one of the very few people I can see really making it out of the city, making it big. He had his head on his shoulders,
But working every day. I have not taken no breaks since I was a freshman.
Oh my god.
Seriously, I'm not taking no breaks.
No, go back. No, you suck. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
But oh yeah, we really kind of got sidetracked with abortion. But that's my view on it. If you want to do it, as long as it's not too long.
It's not too late. It's not something I would do.
I mean, I don't think I would. I say I would, but I don't really. If it really came down to it,
If you're pregnant, you're pregnant.
Baby, I'm not having sex, so it's like I'm not worried because I'm not hunching. But if you are having sex, protect yourself. Be smart about it.
Wear condoms.
We're already overpopulated in this world. Be safe about it, and make sure that you're ready. Because if you know you can't afford McDonald's, you definitely can't afford a baby. So
yeah, please don't have kids if you can't afford them.
Be smart and don't have them too young. I mean, there's some great young mothers out there, but
and if you have goals, don't ruin your goals by doing stuff like that.
Babies are expensive. It's $90,000 a year for the necessities, not presents included. But I think our last topic is religion.
Religion. This is my favorite topic.
I love religion. I love learning about different cultures and different
I like getting
religions.
into it with people.
Me too, because I really only know about my own religion, so it's like I'm gonna argue about that.
People don't understand world history. When you understand world history, you understand all religions. But they don't want to have that conversation.
I want to have that conversation. Educate me, enlighten me, sir.
So with Christianity, Islam, Judaism, I think that's how you say it. A lot of religions. I'm not saying they're not facts and they're not true. A lot of the religions that are told today are retold stories that were told over and over. Basically, it's like how a lie would be told, or how something would be told and told and told and changed and changed.
It's like the telephone game.
Yeah. So like we're really, and if you don't believe me, I want everybody to do their own research, study world history as a whole. But a lot of the stories that are in all religions are stolen stories from ancient Egypt that are, matter of fact, a perfect example is the story of Jesus. It's almost the exact copy of a story that was stolen out of ancient Egypt. That's where a lot of religions influences from ancient Egypt. And you know, as
it was
people,
stolen from whom?
It was stolen from the ancient Egyptians, ancient Africans. A lot of history is only told by the winners. If I beat you up and take what you got, you're not gonna be able to tell me if I'm wrong or not. Like how the Romans came through and destroyed everything.
Yeah,
they burned all the libraries. They burned everything.
All the evidence.
A lot of history is gone because you can't find it, can't tell it. You know.
Do you believe in God?
Of course. I believe in God.
Do you believe in Jesus?
Now see that? No, I've been doing more research, so you know, it's
So you believe there's a God, but you don't believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
So you don't believe in the Bible?
But even in Islam, because you know I'm raised as a Muslim, even in Islam they don't. Jesus and God are two separate people. They're not.
They are two separate people.
Nah, but some Christians.
Some Christians, but they
believe that it's one. The three are one.
Yeah, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I believe that they're. Well, I don't know. I think because I know that God, Jesus is the Son of God, so that's two different people. But I mean, it's not like Jesus. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Because
I used to go to Christian school. I've actually went to all Christian school and I went to all Muslim school. And in the PCA, to be exact, I learned that it's God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, and then they're one. That's what they teach over there.
Yeah.
So, but I don't believe that. That really doesn't make any sense. And then, like, if you go back in history, the original Holy Trinity is the Father, the woman.
There's a woman involved?
The woman, yeah.
Mary?
No. This is like predates all of that. The woman and the child. That's what the original
to the family.
Yeah, to the family. It's the family basically. No, it's just and the Europeans replaced it with God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Replacing the woman, knocking her out completely.
That's why this world is so corrupt. That's not funny.
Yo, but if I'm not gonna argue with nobody if you don't do research. This is all research. Also, look up the Council of Nicaea. That's where it was. That's why a lot of the world is Christian today. It's because you know the Council of Nicaea. It was a big world event, you know, and if you didn't convert to Christianity, you kind of died.
Yeah, I've heard of that actually.
A lot of religions actually. That's kind of like what it was. That's why a lot of regions are how they are. Cause like, that's why a lot of Africa is like that now. Cause Africa was colonized. They're actually still like going through it. Like, it's just not. It's not as violent.
They've been going through it since the beginning of time. What do you mean?
It's not as violent as it used to be. But like, it was either you conform or you die. That's why a lot of slaves are. And that's why a lot of black people in America are Christians. Muslims. Cause if you didn't conform, if you did not conform on that ship, you would die.
Get thrown off. Let me drive a boat.
But that's like. But I just recommend that people have that conversation with themselves, because a lot of people get offended.
Yeah, before you try to argue with someone about it, do your research and make sure you know what you're talking about, so you don't go out there looking dumb.
And this is actually this is stuff that they do. They teach it in high school, because I learned it in high school.
Barely.
But they do teach, because
I learned it in AP history.
They teach it in high school, but you have to ask certain questions to get it out of them, because like really the government doesn't really want you talking about religion like that. But yeah, they teach it in high school, and I'm actually in college right now, and they definitely teach it in college, because that's what we're talking about briefly. But that's what we're talking about.
I want to talk about whatchamacallit?
What?
Religion in high school. They don't like in schools period. They don't really cover it. They just kind of skim through it.
Exactly.
Which is trash, but it's fine.
And then like a lot of things is like science and history don't. No, science and religion don't go together.
Yeah, a lot of people I believe in science, not religion. I believe that the world was formed. I was talking to one of my friends. She said, I believe science makes more sense than religion does. And I'm like, how?
It does in a way. It does in a way, but it doesn't.
But then again, science is something that someone made up.
True.
Like, religion.
All I'm going to say is this. Quote from Malcolm X. No religion is greater than truth.
That's actually pretty good. I might use that.
If it's the truth, I mean, can't deny it, you know.
It's just everything's been erased, so you don't really know what's true.
Yeah, a lot of stuff has been erased. Like I said, the only people, and this is why a lot of people get offensive about it, because the only people who get to tell their side of the story are the winners. Like the way the world is right now, it's because it was told from the winners.
And plus, everybody is dead.
So we could all be in the wrong. We could all be in the wrong, but we wouldn't know, because
we're told by the winners.
The story is told by the winners. But I mean, life is good though.
Sometimes. It's pretty good.
Just eat healthy, get right, stay positive. And also, like, if you live a positive life, you have a happy life. It just takes time.
Have positive energies and positive people around you.
Positive energy, positive people.
But I think we covered everything, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Unless you want to touch on something else.
Do you have anything?
No, I'm good. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Elijah Alexander TV if we drop this on YouTube. Wherever she drops it too.
Probably Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
Yeah, and
be safe out there, y'all.
Yeah, be safe. Get home safe.
Don't do drugs.
Stay with your family. Don't do drugs. Stay safe. Do what you gotta do. Don't do anything illegal. There's always other ways to make money too. If y'all want to have that conversation with me, I mean, we can.
He's the perfect guy for y'all.
Perfect guy for it. You know, you need it. Not. It's nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5 job either. Got to get it how you live. You know.
Watch the podcast.
Yeah, subscribe to the Let's Talk About Whatever podcast.
Yeah, I see it now.
Episode 5 is out now, featuring Keyshawn.
And if you missed all the other episodes, 1 through 4, go watch them.
Check out the freestyle too.
Yep, drops Tuesday.
Yeah,
Peace out, guys. Love.